Hi guys, and welcome to How to Cheat Project Pokemon Without Hacking 2.0. Now, I read your feedback on the last episode of this series, the 1.0 version, in which many of you complained that the cheat is actually a glitch and not actually a cheat. The glitch is actually just helps you save some time by having you not battle any wild Pokemon or trainers in your adventure. So, you guys complained, and I've answered your complaints with this video. Now, this video you can actually get legendary Pokemon for free. It's not like those other YouTube videos which you have to just waste like hours and hours of your time to get a chance of getting a legendary Pokemon, like simply buying a legendary chance from the shop and just going to wild Pokemon grass over and over again until you get a legendary. Okay, that's too boring. That's a horrible way of getting legendary Pokemon. Today, I'm going to show you how to get guaranteed legendary Pokemon. Guaranteed. Easy peasy. And not just legendary Pokemon, you can also get any starter Pokemon of your choice. You see what I'm getting here? First things first, you have to log in into an alternate account, or if you don't have one, just make a new one. Sign up and start having fun. Make a alternate main account or something like that. Now, I already have an alternate account, so I'll be logging into that one. Now, after you have created your Project Pokemon account, make sure you immediately go to the Project Pokemon community group and join it. This way, while you're playing Project Pokemon, the next step I'm going to show you, your join pending request will probably be accepted by the time you're going to get the legendary Pokemon that you want. Go on Project Pokemon and start a brand new game. Start a new game. Hello there, welcome to the world of Project Pokemon. And just skip this part. Alright, so now I want you to spawn in with your alternate account. You're going to go to Professor Oak immediately. Welcome to my lab, dear Jason. Just skip this part since you already read it on your main account. Now, here's the place where you can choose a starter that you want for your main account. Remember, you're not going to be playing Project Pokemon on this alternate account. You're going to have everything on one single account that should be your main account. So you have all these Pokemon. I would recommend choosing a starter that you do not have on your main account, or a starter that you really love. Since I only have Empoleon on my main account, I'm gonna choose a starter that I need for my Pokédex. I'm gonna go through all of it. Tepig seems good. I'm gonna get Tepig for my Pokédex. And just skip this part. Defeat the Squirtle. Alright, just skip all the chat and scatter or whatever, because you already read it before. Alright, now go outside and try to go straight towards the rock gym leader. The first gym leader. So I see this trainer here. I'm gonna jump up and onto this ridge. Skip that trainer. Go to the very edge here. To skip that trainer. Skip that trainer too. Just skip all the trainers. Alright, now you're at Viridian City. Unfortunately, the first gym leader is not in Viridian City. But it's a stop for you if you need to heal your Pokemon or you accidentally triggered a trainer. At least you gained EXP from it. Now, you go straight to the next city after you're done healing your Pokemon. That gym is the 8th gym boss, so you don't want to fight in there. Now this trainer is unavoidable, so you're gonna have to fight him. Youngster Simon wants to battle. I'm gonna set up tail whip now. And then tackle him. Tackle. And then one final tackle. Usually the AI is kind of dumb, so you can just defeat the higher level Pokemon with your Pokemon, which causes you to level up in preparation to defeat the first gym leader. Alright, let's go. Skip these trees by going in between them. Go up here. And this trainer you can't avoid by just going across here, but this trainer is actually a good trainer to farm off of. So I'm gonna fight him. His Pokemon, I don't think, have any attacking moves, which is a really good way to level up your starter. Alright, I defeated Kakuna, and my Tepig grew to level 8 and level 9. And now a Metapod. I can also farm off this Metapod. Alright, so my Tepig has gained 155 EXP and grown to level 10, and I learned a special move, Ember. So this is a good trainer to farm off of, and now I'm just going to try to skip all these green patches of grass, because wild Pokemon are not worth your time. You're trying to get the legendaries in as few time as possible, and as quick as possible. Just go on this edge and avoid touching the grass for a long period of time. Now, once you're at Pewter City, heal up your Pokemon. And go to the next route. This is where you're going to be leveling up your starter Pokemon off of these trainers and this patch of grass. This is a great way of leveling up your Pokemon to about, let's just say, level 15. If once you get your Pokemon to level 15, you can battle the Rock Gym Leader Brock. Once your Pokemon is level 15, go to the shop and spend all your Pokédollars on potions. For me, I'm gonna spend it on one Hyper Restore, Hyper Potion, and one regular potion. And now you're ready to battle the first gym leader, Brock. Now Brock is this guy. Just avoid this guy. This guy is just a nuisance. You can easily defeat him, but you want to save time and just go straight to the gym leader. Alright, Brock, let's fight. Hello, Geodude. Alright, this Geodude died now. So moving on to the next Pokemon. Onix. Hello, Onix. Time for you to get wrecked. Alright, this Onix finally died. And we defeated the first gym leader. Skip all the chat, you also get the EXP share, but it doesn't matter. Since now, you're gonna save the game. For the next step, you and your main account must be on the same Project Pokemon server. As you can see, me and my main account, Dear Jason, are both on the same server. Trade with your main account. Now, I'm gonna trade my starter to my main account, so my main account can add the starter to their Pokédex, and my main account is gonna trade a bunch of their best Pokemon. Now, you may be wondering why I have this Mew in my party. Well, this Mew has False Swipe, which helps me get legendary Pokemon if I ever stumble upon it on my second account for my main account. Now this next part is pretty boring, so I'm gonna fast forward it. Basically, the gist of this is you have to get to Saffron City as fast as possible. Since your Pokemon are insane, you can skip every grass and every trainer that you possibly can until you get to Saffron City. Do not battle any gym leaders since that's unnecessary for the next part. Just get to Saffron City as fast as possible. See you there. I finally completed the long trek to Saffron City. So, for the next part, you're gonna have to make sure that you have all 4 Pokemon that you need in order to get the Ho-Oh in Saffron City. If you don't know what I mean, or don't have the 4 Pokemon yet, you should watch my How to Get a Ho-Oh video in the description below. Now, once you have all 4 Pokemon on your main account and got a Ho-Oh on your main account, you're gonna trade with your main account for those 4 Pokemon that you need in order to get a Ho-Oh in Saffron City. Metagross, Mr. Mime, Jinx, and Lickitung. Alright, so all of those 4 Pokemon are in box 1. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna replace this Mewtwo with that, Mewtwo with that, Mew with that. I just need those 4 Pokemon in my party. Now, I'm gonna talk to this guy, and he'll give me a Ho-Oh. And the Ho-Oh. You need less than 6 Pokemon in your party. I'm gonna put this Mewtwo back, and claim my Ho-Oh. As you see, I got a Ho-Oh. Now I'm gonna trade back with my main account. And give my main account the Ho-Oh I just collected. So now my main account has 2 Ho-Ohs. The one that my main account got for redeeming these 4 Pokemon, and the one this account got from redeeming this 4 Pokemon. You can also get a Lugia in the same manner with the Pokemon. But the NPC in order to get a Lugia is in Cinnabar Volcano. So I'm gonna use a combo wombo of 2 videos in here, and my first How to Cheat Project Pokemon Without Hacking video, in order to get to Cinnabar Volcano easier. This is a spoiler alert, so if you haven't watched my first How to Cheat Project Pokemon Without Hacking video, you should do that right now. I'll have the link also in the description below. Now, once you have watched the video, you'll know what I'm doing. I'm going to go to the robot with a bunch of people already gathered around it. Alright, I'm going to summon, let's summon a weaker robot. ESO Special Defense. Summon it up. And I'm going to battle. Yes. Next, click on the doctor. Next. Wait for it to load. Close. And now I can move to Cinnabar Volcano without having to face a single wild Pokemon or trainer. Alright, so we're at Cinnabar Volcano. And like last time, like the Ho, you have to make sure that you have all 5 Pokemon needed for Lugia. In case you don't know what I mean, or don't have the 5 Pokemon yet, you should probably watch my How to Get a Lugia video, which will also be in the description below. Now, once you have all 5 Pokemon to get a Lugia on your main account, you should already have a Lugia on your main account from redeeming those 5 Pokemon to this blue hat dude, wizard dude. Now, you're gonna trade with your main account, and your main account will give you the 5 Pokemon you need in order to get a Lugia. Magneton, Vibrava, Chansey, Moltres, and Snorlax. Alright, now you need to get those 5 Pokemon into your party. Now talk to this NPC, and he will give you a Lugia. Here comes your Lugia. Now, like last time, trade with your main account, and your main account just got another Lugia. For the final step, trade all of your Pokemon back to your main account. So you have to have at least one Pokemon left. Make sure to leave your alternate account with garbage Pokemon that you do not want, or any Pokemon that you do not want on your main account. Let's check my main account, shall we? Alright, so we're back on our main account, and we just earned a free O and a free Lugia with very little work to none at all. You basically can get unlimited O's and unlimited Lugias with this, and you can trade these two Pokemon, Ho-Oh and Lugia, to people on the server for other legendaries. So basically you can get as many legendaries you want and what legendary you want. This is insane. You can do this as many times as possible, as long as you have the Pokemon needed to get a Ho and the Pokemon needed to get a Lugia. Well, hope y'all enjoyed, and good luck on your adventures getting unlimited legendaries. See you all next time.